Hello, Happy Bee Man here. We got a swarm about 2 weeks ago, give or take. And I just checked the day routine, and for one reason or another reason, they're doing the old overthrowing the queen. There was more queen cells in here. I couldn't believe it. So we're going to look at it and see how many splits we can get out of it. Maybe try to see if the original queen's laying good or not. Do all kinds of stuff. So let's get in here and see what we got.
Hey Dad, do I have to look for the queen?
Yeah, we'll see if we can find the queen.
Oh, yeah, I should have been.
Let's see if we can find her. But you come in here, Pop, look at this thing. Beautiful hive. Kind of a shame she wants to swarm supersedure on the queen. I caught it and it was about 7.5, 8 frames. But as you can see, it's filling up a good sharp 8 frames, no problem. And I'm going to see, but they're loud. You hear them, Pop. They might have already killed the queen even. But for one reason or another, the supersedure cells are always right in about the middle of the frames. I just put this frame in there 3 days ago. You can see it accidentally fell out. Oops. You see the bottom of it right down here. But I don't see any eggs in it. And usually the queen will run to this part of the hive. And it's just all honey. You know, like they even tried to put some cells in there. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 false cells. They just go mad. Cells in there. I'm going to check for the queen, but like I said, I doubt if she's in here. If she is, probably forgot to bring the marker. I have to get the marker.
You see her?
No, if she's anywhere. See all the cells on the end here? Look, see them? It's everywhere. And there's not a queen in one of them. Too bad there isn't, because if there was, I would have pulled this frame and saved it with another frame. There you go.
Hey, I thought I remember seeing a cell in this second frame. This second frame or that second frame with the white thing, and you showed.
You sure
us.
did. And that's a queen. That definitely a queen being made. There are no questions about it. I couldn't believe how fast these girls laid up honey. This frame's about 80% full. It'll be capped in a few days. But I'm going to separate them. I'm looking to see if there's a queen in one of these. Queen cell, actually. And all these are false. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. There's none on this side. It's loaded with honey. Wish there was a little pollen in it, but we're going to put this frame right here. We're going to put it right there. A lot of bees on it. You know, they're buzzing. They're queenless. They've done away with her already. You never know what bees are going to do. Okay? And like I said, I couldn't believe they have an excellent capacity to make honey. 2 weeks ago, they're already starting to cap it. This is the frame I want right here. There's a ton of pollen in it, a ton of pollen, and a ton of honey. It's a perfect frame to put in one side. Yeah, beautiful frame. You see all the pollen and honey in it. It's a beautiful frame. I know the next frame, without doubt. I look for the queen 1 in a million. But I doubt she's in here. Hive's loud, supersedure cells all over the place on a couple frames. So we got 2 nice frames here now. And I know that back one has queen cells all over it. The great disadvantage of using foundation is right here. I can't cut them out. Boy, I could have a heyday in this thing. A heyday. There's 1. There's false. False. There's 2. There's 3. Here's number 4 right here. And you can see it's already capped. There's number 5. 1, 2, 3 right there. 4, 5, for sure. And on the other side, they probably laid up a couple. I'm not sure. There's 5 right there, but it's on foundation, so I can't cut it out. But this will make a great hive right here. I got 7/8 inch holes cut out on the sides of these shims. I'm gonna put a migration cover on top of it. And you can see my covers, I just made them. They're a little warped, but I'll fix that real quick. You don't want this thing to fall over. I know a lot of people don't like it. I already shut the bees in. Okay, so that one got a high cell in it. I always forget where I'm at. Well, it's got beautiful brood in it. Beautiful brood. Pollen, honey, real nice frame. We're just going to leave this one in here. I put this frame in here so you can tell they're just starting to build on it. So just they wouldn't swarm. They had plenty of building room. Like I said, they just didn't like the queen for one reason or another. There's another cell right there. See it pop? Right there. Definitely got a queen in.
Dad, what's that wax piece doing on the ground?
It just fell off.
What's
Yeah, so here's one. So I got one here, but I got to save it inside this hive. See, I might only be able to make a 2-way split because I don't got the cells. And that's a shame. That one frame, I just want to die. It's got a ton of cells on it, but I can't do nothing with them. So that's what I'll do. There's one cell in here. That's plenty. I'll leave this one in here. And what I'm going to end up doing, putting this one here. I thought I would have had more cells in this thing, but I didn't want to look. I just wanted to get it undone and put it back together. I'll put this back together. I'll put the shim back on it. I'll put the top back on it. Excuse me, Pop. What's right there? I'll put my board back in it. I had this in it when I first got them. All those other bees will go back over to the other side. They just want to be home. The board's just here. Too wide. Board about a 1/16 of an inch. Too much carpentry and not enough slack. There we go. Give the bees a little room there. Got a nice board on there. Take this all the way down. Those bees will be fine in there. They got a queen cell. There's a nice another frame of bees down here. I got 4 frames of bees down here, but only a ton of cells. I'll print the 4 frames together. No need in busting them apart super bad. This hive, I'll move. Good, the scooter's cleared off. I'll move this hive right here out to the yard. I'll put the 4 frames of bees together in a 5-frame nuke.
When do I stop it?
And we'll scoot this one out. We'll continue in a moment. Here, let me see if I put it on pause, Pop. I'll try to put this on pause to continue it.